And welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival at Astra 2. Right, back at the base. All you'll be looking after yourselves, keeping out of trouble, enjoying what you're doing. If I struggle a bit today, it's because using different mouse, or hopefully vertical mouse, of course, just to confuse everything. I've done a lot of actual wood cutting, and I brought in the old woodcutter from J. Randall and edited it a little bit previously. So it's got the big lights on it, so I've been doing that. But I thought we'd continue today and would look for Kenex Station. So that is what we're going to do. So let's get up there. Yeah, I hope you all are enjoying your gaming. Let me know what it is you're doing, currently doing. In between some of this stuff, I've actually been having quite a bit of fun with Helldivers 2, funnily enough. Of course, none of it's been recorded because I'm just that bad, but it's a laugh, and that's what we want right now. Here we go. Kenex Station's over there. So let's get to Kenex Station and we'll see what it's got to bring us. Look at the clouds on the planet. Oh, it's really cool. See how? There we go. Let's save fuel. Anything around? A signature that way, or check them out afterwards. We're just, at the moment, we're following the story. The story. Take me to Kenix. Way. Don't know if we'll fly through this, but we might. We'll see. Discover Kenex Station 62. Better put that on. And let's change it around. Requesting docking permission. You're clear to land in the main hangar. Welcome to Kenex Station. So where is... Oh, is this the main hangar? Whoa. Hangar bay. Let's see what we've got for us here. There we go. That was awfully easy. I wonder if the clearance codes they gave us let us in without all... Hang on. IDA malware that I returned to Officer Pavril allowed me to access his personal communications commander. I used his connections to allow you access to the station. Limited access, but avoid... There you go. What would I do without you, Ida? You can always pause that if you want to jump down there. Hope we never have to find out. Alright, so according to my logs, a number of survivors received medical attention on this station. We know for a fact Ensign Emerson was taken here for treatment, so the clinic that treated her should be our first stop. So, where's OK Medical? Oh, there's OK Medical. Looks like the right place. Hopefully the medical officer can shed some light on the conditions of the survivor. So let's talk to the medical officer. Welcome to OK Medical. I'm Station Medical Officer Sulu, and I'm licensed to offer you medicines and injections compatible with terrain, physiology. How may I help you today? Looking for several of my people. We'll do that one. Terran, aren't you? Yes, some members of kind were brought in a few years ago. You're kind of particularly rare in these parts, so I know you're some relation to them. And some kind of criminal, right? No. No, I'm just a little late to the party. I'm trying to find where the rest of my crew went to, but I'm running low on leads. All I know is that Ensign Emerson was brought here. Well, I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you any more than that. It's a violation of doctor-patient confidentiality to discuss anything more than that. I'm sure you understand. What if I made it worth your while? I haven't got the credits on me, have I? I'll come back with change of mind. So I need 800 credits. Do what? Withdraw. 800. Okay. Sorry. Let's try again. Lucky for some of my people, blah blah blah. Terran, aren't you? Yes, same as what you said last time. No, I'm just late to the party. Bribe him. Thank you for your kind donation, sir. Since you're one of OK Medical's donors, I'm obliged to show you how successful our medical practices are and a review of previous patients. I'm sure they'd be happy to share their records with you if it means we can save more lives like we saved theirs. For this patient in question, Natasha Emerson, she came in bad shape, broken collarbone, compound fractures to her right leg, an untreated concussion that was causing swelling in her brain. It was quite serious at the time. Don't look so concerned, sir. Such conditions are easily treated, and she walked out of here a month later. She was one of the last injured crew to be discharged. What happened to the rest of the aliens after that? Aliens. I'm afraid that's an outside of my job description. Once a patient walks out those doors, they're no longer my patient. However, I would suggest you try speaking with the floor manager. You'll have detailed records of your people's stay on the station. Have a good day. Ah yes, that'll do nicely. Anything about this floor manager either? I don't want to be stuck doing errands for another Pavril. Floor manager handles day-to-day running of the station's public facilities. He can be found in the office near the elevator on the upper trading floor. From station's records and communications, the current manager's name is Damaris. Seems as if he only been working here a year after previous manager was caught embezzling funds. He's been massively overworked, cleaning up a mess, dealing the aftermath of previous manager. High probability he will want some help. Here we go again. Well, let's floor manager's office located on the second floor. Up there. Let's go. Here we go. Why, hello there, Mr. Floor Manager. You're looking a bit peakish. Manager Demeridge, what can I do for you? Ah, sir. If you're here to lodge a complaint about one of the station service employees, I really wish you wouldn't. Oh, sorry, sir. I haven't slept in days, so my mind's not here right now. I'm here to lodge a complaint. If you get some rest, you won't be able to work much if you can't concentrate. That's probably the only nice thing anyone said to me in this whole week. Everyone here wants something from me, and I'm just not out of management position. But I don't think I could go back to my own position without spacing myself within another week. I have no idea what to do. I'm sorry, it isn't your problem. You're just the first person to show me any consideration, and I just couldn't hold it anymore. Sorry again. I'm looking for my comrades. They came to the station a few years back. I'm afraid I only manage civilian floors of the station. If they were transporting cargo, the cargo manager would probably have records of them, but unless there was a dispute with one of the station staff, I won't be much use. I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. I mean, I could try and do a general records, but unless they were important, they won't have made to the logs. If you want me to give it a try, I can, but I'll need the names they used on the logs. Ensign Natasha Emerson, she was being treated at OK Medical when she was here. Lieutenant Gaesha Romley, I believe he's a dark-skinned guy with a beard. It may have been listed as captain now, though. That should be fine. Military ranks aren't included with the names in the logs. That's odd. Your friends made it as a general station log. Looks like they were sent upstairs to Polsec. I'm not seeing any disturbance, criminal or disciplinary reports, so it doesn't seem to be related to them being in trouble. Not that I'm saying they did anything wrong, but this is very strange. What's Polsec and why would they be taken there? Polsec is the Polaris Security in security. Yeah, military if you like. Division of Polaris Megacorp responsible for protecting Polaris assets from pirates and unlawful seizures from Zyrex bureaucrats. Among other things, Polsec operates out of many space stations. Their primary ports are 77's Kenex Station across the galaxy. So the Polis military as my people. Logs don't say. You'd have to go upstairs to the security forces dock and ask them. I'm afraid they won't be able to tell you anything, though. They certainly didn't tell me anything. expect you to be brave. Thanks for your help. I'll be on my way now. You're welcome, sir. I'm just glad not to have to deal with any angry customers for once. And if only the rest of my work will go as easy. Alright. Speak to Polsec. Is this further up? Where? Yeah, it is, isn't it? All the way. All the way to the top. Is this the guy? Trade information broker? He's not the guy, is he? Oh, is he the guy? Comms chief. Hey, you can't come in here. There is Polaris personnel only. Ah, sorry, I just need to speak to Polsec operations upstairs. Hey. Ah, fine. I can see where you're going from here. I'll keep an eye on you. Come back here when you're finished. Thank you. Let's go upstairs. Is this the right way? Am I doing a runner? No, I can't go that way. Polsec operator. You don't like you're part of Polsec? What are you doing up here? I'm looking for someone in Polsec. Give me a hand with something. What is Polsec? I'm just looking around. We'll do that one. You're not meant to be up here. Are you a Polsec employee? I'm that one. I just remember the 466. Welcome. Yeah. Considering how new your account is, I'm surprised you're able to memorize your Polaris number. The amount of time you had it. Fortunately, I've been warned of you coming and asked if you what I can. If you know I was coming, why bother asking me for my ID? Take a look around you. This place is boring as possible and there's no ship stocked in the Polsec Bay. Messing with new arrivals is like the only highlight of my day. You evil man. Always have a drink. I'm so glad I could be a source of entertainment. So who told you I was coming? I got a message from Officer Beverell on ground station 18 and I quote, "Letting you what 8 I can manage within my security clearance." And that's pretty weird since I heard this guy's right ass on the fast track promotion. Bottom of the pile probably is a prison harbour, number of complaints from security detail. Anyway, there's no detail on what you need from me, so care to fill me in? I'm looking for destination of Polaris ship that took a large number of UCH personnel off station. One moment. Destination is classified, sorry. This looks like the ship was headed out the system and fitted long-range warp jumps. There's return log and file contracts for all the station, though no name dates. Though, the rest is locked and high security clearance. I shouldn't even be looking in this directory, so I'm pulling out now. The job is boring as hell, but I don't think I want the kind of excitement I get for sticking my nose in those files. Sorry, buddy. Much I can tell you. Thanks for sticking your neck out. I'll wire you some credits for the trouble. Oh, that'd be nice, thanks. No one feels giving us the payoff in Polsec or the service personnel you get. I'm guessing you had something to do with that message from Pavril Ida. Yes, Commander. I also transferred 1,000 credits from Pavril's private account to the operator to pay for their cooperation. If I transfer another 200 credits from Pavril's account to the operator for their trouble, that'd be perfect. Officer Pavril has been very generous today. Looks like we hit a dead end, Ida. They could have gone anywhere, and the log's locked away like that. Executive level or something stupid like that. Can you access the system or anything? No, Commander. I don't have access to the Polsec security systems. However, I believe you should speak to the comms chief. There's an urgent matter that needs your attention that may provide additional insight. I've already sent him a message concerning his problem, and he's waiting for you. What you get me into this time, Ida? Oh, down we go. Alright, comms chief. You're the one I received the message about, the one if the job I posted. Alright, I'm trusting you on this. It says that you're a contractor Polaris and that you're qualified to reconfigure Polaris communication equipment. Is that true? Sure is, I think. I doubt you could tell the difference between USB and HDMI cable. I like that one. Yeah, can. That's great. I've been waiting on maintenance for a week to send someone to look at the relay signals and find out what's been going wrong with the signaling system or cycle. Commander, I'm aware that you aren't qualified communications equipment, Polaris or otherwise, so I will handle the reconfiguration of the communications equipment, but I require you to be my eyes and hands for the task. Safety of our mission relies on you. So exactly is the problem, Chief? What exactly is the problem? Glad to hear you can handle it. For the last week, we had degrading communication relays in this sector causing havoc with our relay systems. You see this sector as a triangulation setup of communication relay satellites, 6 of them, and Kenix is in the middle. Together we relay transmission data from neighbouring sectors, route it through the trading terminal, banking systems, everything, then beam it back to the deep space for another repeater, sends it out to other systems. The problem is that something's interfering in the transmission between the comms relays in this sector. It could be an asteroid in the way, it could be a misaligned dish, it could be sabotaged, or it could have just been some asshole could have crashed into it and didn't report the collision. Comms relay. What about them? They're standard orbital stations with just bare basics, life support, server rooms, data storage buffers, and system cores, no defences, sabotage. Every so often some pirate bastard comes around and tries to siphon off banking data from the comms relay. It's not possible, but that doesn't stop them from trying. The real problem is when they hang around and ambush a guy sent out to repair the relay, so watch your ass, got it? So that's my job. Get out there then, abide the aside from avoiding pirates. So your job is to check each relay for the signs of damage inside and out and fix it if it's broken. If you don't have the materials to fix or bypass the problem area, come back here. Got it? I'll be passing to your radio the whole time. If pirates do turn up, I'll call up a security patrol to back you up. Probably take a few minutes for them to catch you though. To reach you though, so you better be on your own. Until they turn up, you'll be on your own. Sorry, my reading's crap today. You have a ship, right? Better get to it and make sure it's armed. It could run into anything out there. It's best be prepared. How much am I getting paid for this? Should have already been listed in the contract you agreed to. It's 12,500 credits for the job. No medical or dental. If we have to relife your corpse because you screwed it up, you'll be paying 2,000 out of your pay for the encoding and typing, so don't screw it up, buddy. Alright, I'm good to go. I've been watching your progress from here, so let's get out of here. Let's do it. Right. Now we have to go back down. Not in there. We could do, but I don't think they'd like it. Who's that? Yeah, we're in the right place. Can I go into these? No, it's not letting me go into them. All the way down, and let's see where we're looking. Head back to the trading floor. Is he still? Alright, Ida. Spill it. What's going on with this job for Polaris? Still a situation, Commander. I would like you to confirm the condition of the communication relay satellite before I give you a definite answer. I would prefer to avoid alarming you if possible. Bullshit. You're up to something and you're not telling me because I either won't like it or wouldn't agree with whatever it is you're doing behind my back. You've been steering me towards this station as soon as we heard about it, and now the job has nothing to do with you finding the rest of the fleet. What am I supposed to think? Were you infected with the Polaris malware when they tried to slip it to you after all? Commander, I believe you'll be able to access PolSec security systems through their communication relay and obtain the secure data from their systems. This is why I undertake the mission for Polaris. Is that the truth, Ida? I am not lying to you, which doesn't mean tell me all the truth. Accessing the communication relay is vital for the future for both of us. Alright, I'll do as you say. It's not like I have much choice. I will explain myself properly when I can confirm whether or not my plan to interface with one of their comm relays is successful. That'll have to do for now, I guess. Plotted the course to the relay station. Right, so... teleport? No, watch out of the way. Get off my ship. Can you see him on my ship? I'll throw him off in a minute, he won't like that. He's very cheeky. Right, oops. I'm back out. Alright, where are we going, Ida? Comm relay. Oh. And this is the first one. Here we do again. Press I, takes off the I can't think what it's called, but it's basically all your thrusters left, right and everything, so you glide and you're not wasting fuel. So I see we're getting to it without actually wasting any fuel. Inertia, that's the word I was thinking of. Inertia dampeners. These signatures up here, which we do want to look at some point. Ain't kidding. I'm seeing you near the first relay. Look on one side of the relay maintenance crew, that's where you can get in. The code lock, so I'll give you the code when you're at the door. Let's have a look at this one then. Right, turn that off. Jetpack 6470. Should be able to walk around here. Nothing in there. Access denied. Orbital positioning. Search problem. Tracking 2067 objects. Objects transmitting 167. Objects received 182. Search registry. There is no use for this right now. Log off. You have no use for this. Okay, log off then. Parts communication relay. Authentication. System online. Normal. No issues detected. Okay. And this one. From source. Incorrect dish alignment. Incorrect receiver failed. Software update. User error. Check for updates. Incoming transmissions. Checking for updates. Is the latest version. No updates found. Online. Data loss. Recalibrate frequencies. The rack. Birds aren't real. Okay. Are recalibrated. Verify source quality. Comms away. Please wait. Six results found. Normal, normal, normal. Out of sight. Normal. So we've got that one. 588. Comms relay. 588 is low. Source signal should be higher. Maybe 588 is out of position. I should check its location. Orientation with the orbital positioning. Search for problems. Oh, no, I've done this one, haven't I? Okay, we've done that one. Orbital positioning. Search for comms relay 588 location. Displaying normal. Come to Kenex Station. This is relay 653. Oh. I've confirmed the data loss isn't coming from relay 653. All dishes are aligned. There's no drift and other relays. Nothing block transmission. Where the problem is coming from com relay 588. Good work, kiddo. I'll admit it. I thought you were taking me for a ride at first, but I guess you really do know what you're doing. You can get the coordinates of relay 588 from the orbiting positional terminal if you haven't already. Once you've got that, you should head out there and see what the problem is. Already done. Okay, so good to go then. If you need to refill your O2 suit before you leave, it's 3373. Log off. Righty-ho. Woo! I forgot to didn't have that on, so when I jumped, it made me go. Got my jetpack. Where are we going now? Wreckage. Okay. I've got an overlooking cargo ship coming to the station right now. They need all the handholding they can get, so you'll have to do it without me for a while. Okay. Very delicate, isn't it? Have you noticed? Alright. Access denied. Comms chief, send the code to the PDA commander. You can access it with F1. I select current task. 588-7046. 0046. Unresponsive. Search for problems. Well, let's keep that down. Com station. Corrupt data package received from external source. Run diagnostics. Running diagnostic routine. Let's clear them up while I have some mummy drink. Corrupt data package received from external source. Corrupt package not transmitted. Data buffer full. Buffer not responsive. Unable to pass the argument. Purge. Data. Data buffer is empty. Issue still needs resolving. Corrupt packets are being received from external source. Data buffer continues to fill with corrupted data. This is a band-aid fix unless I can find out where the corrupted packets are coming from and stop them at the source. That's not going to... where is it? Don't need that one yet. Verify packet source. Syntax cycling. Dish offline. Corrupt data package is from dish 04. Looks like something is transmitting corrupt data to this relay. Certainly seems to be that case, Commander. There's an object at transmitting to Polaris frequencies responsible for the signal degradation the comms chief has been seeing. If you use a digital orbital positioning terminal, you should be able to find the exact position and identify the object. Then it will just be a matter of going there and stopping the transmission. Okay. Let's search for that. Searching registry. Searching. One result found. 451 comms relay. Looks like the source of all this trouble is coming from another comms relay. This time it's 451. I wonder why it hasn't flagged as a problem on relay 653. Looks like you got a perfect find without me, and it looks like you found the source of the problem. 451, yeah, that would be flagged as a problem by 653 since it doesn't have a line of sight with 451. There's nothing being received directly. This is starting to look more and more like intentional sabotage. Keep an eye out for pirates. This is one of those ploys. I've lost someone doing one of these repair jobs in the same way, so watch your ass on this one. You think you're over your head? Get out the hell out of there. I'll call Polsec Patrol if it gets too hairy. Got it, kiddo? Got it. Okay, let's go to San Francisco. Commander. In our earlier conversation, I said I planned an interface with the Polaris communication system and I would explain everything once I've confirmed whether or not my plan would be successful. It seems the time is now. If you recall, when you first made contact, I told you our processing speed was down to 36%. My processing speed is currently down by 59% and dropping steadily, Commander. Why didn't you tell me? I could have done something. Nothing you could have done, Commander. There's no way to repair my systems. The best I could manage was to get in contact with the rest of UCH forces and hope they could reintegrate me into primary IDA and preserve my data. It's too late for that now, Commander. It's too far. My location has already been compromised as Axe forces we've encountered are already aware of my capabilities and have been taking precautions to avoid detection. The only thing I can do now is help you find your way to UCH before I lose functionality. Go to Relay 451, Commander. I've added to your display. It's the only path forward for you right now. Doesn't matter right now, Ida. It's the only thing that matters now. There's nothing more can be done. I am unable to interface with the communications relays. The least I can do is to ensure you can one day rejoin the fleet. Complete the mission. Affirmative. Oh, Ida. Ida. Tell me now. You should have told me before. And let's get in there. And where are we going? Okay. Let's go see what the baddies have to do with it. There's got to be some baddies around. We know it. Heat signature. So there's a lot of things around here which you'll need to actually look at, and broken ships and everything else at some point. Let's slowly get up here. Anything? Can we see anybody? It looks a bit dark in there. Righty-ho. I'm calling a Polsec ship to sweep the area. You won't get there for 5 minutes. Don't get yourself killed. Pirates aboard the relay, you must kill them. Yeah, I know, but I need to get in. Access denied. Press F to enter valid access code. Wrong code. Has he told me the code? 451. Each 451, I've done that. Intruder alert. 4076. Okay. Hey, who's doing that? Oh. Is there any more? Third one. Is he hiding somewhere? Where are you? It's a data pad. Drop out on the pirates. It's of no use to me right now. Leave it alone. Let's close that. Who the hell? Who shot at me? Where are you? Oh. Have I got any, Where are you? Come on. Oh, what's all this stuff? Fucking forward, food. Can I put it in my vest bed? Rage. It's off the winner. He's not through the floor or something stupid like that, is he? You shot me from somewhere, but I can't see where you are. Where are you? Where are you? Right, so I've come in here. Is he through the floor? Do I have to god him? Right, as you can see, guys, I don't like doing this, but he's not round here unless you see him and I don't. Eliminate the pirates. I don't see him. Alright. It could be on. Let's just try. Yeah, God mode. Don't like doing this, but I'm trying to see where he could be. He's not there. And he fired at me, so where are you? Looks like there's a problem. Oh, let's get God mode off. Fired at me. See, so he's around here somewhere. And he's basically fired at me. Log off. Which is not helping. I got two of them. Ah! Dumb. So, you see that? I looked here before. I looked there before and he wasn't there. Right. Okay, I've taken out the pirates. Quite the setup. You can more company, kid. Their ship's on the way. Get your ship before they do. Blow you to pieces. You can deal with the mess left behind. Is this after? State pad drop by one of the pirates. No use to me right now. So I think I've got to pirates. Here we go. Very good. Whoa. Oops. Like I say, it's taking me a bit of getting used to with this mouse because it's vertical, so it's actually deep and fine. They're not though. Tough bastard, aren't you? I see you get a bonus for doing the security job for them. Just head back to the relay while I file the paperwork. Right, let's just not lose my way. Anything? Right. Well, I've got to admit, that wasn't as... Where's the relay now? Whoa. There it is. Oops. There we go. Whoa, back a bit. Right, now first things first is, let's get what we need to get in the fridge. Yeah. What? Missile, don't need that at the moment. Core, required for activating a vessel, that's not bad then. So, if we go to the container controller, and we put that in there. I've already got a core on me. Back to the fridge. Not there. Fridge. And let's have a sandwich. And let's have one of them as well. And have one of them while we're here. And if we turn off the thrusters. I'm back now, Chief. Place is a mess. Looks like pirates were here a while, and even if cracked there, we need to know what they're doing. Should be able to undo it. What's this? Looks like a datapad. One of the pirate must have dropped. Access the datapad. Looks like it's opened some kind of encryption code. I can't read any of this. If you connect the datapad to your suit, I should be able to interface the datapad and decrypt the files and give you a summary of what they were hoping to achieve. Connect the datapad to the suit's computer. Decrypting files. Decryption complete. Datapad contains detailed specification of ComRay 451, its weaknesses, access code, maintenance logs, commander. Whoever was pulling the string doesn't appear to be anywhere in the logs, but it's clearly well connected and thorough. Any idea what they were after, or how I undo it? They have attached an external device to the data core that filters fractional credit values from banking transfers into a dummy account. Given a year, they could have amassed significant wealth. If not for a single typo, it would likely have gone undetected. Simply removing the device from the relay's data core should solve the issue. Comms Chief Mason should have the access to the core's hatch. Contact Kenex Station. Mason here, the bastards leave anything useful, say what they were after. According to the datapad, one of them they attached something to the relay's data core that's stealing money. I need the code to the core's access hatch in order to remove the device and stop the thing from dumping errors into the system. Damn pirates. Alright, you'll need the code 1332 to access the core. There's a console in the centre of the relay that'll open the hatch to the data core. God knows what else you've found there. 1332, got it. Alright. I'm at the data core, there's some kind of device plugged into it, pull the device out. I guess I should do it, probably needs a reboot. A moment, Commander, before you do anything more, I need you to travel to the coordinates I've uploaded to your display right now. Where am I going this time? A damaged satellite that contains a key component, hopefully guarantee the safety of the mission if successful, Commander. Please trust me. I trust this important item, but I want a proper explanation. Promise to explain everything once you get there. Inform Kenex Station. Come in, Kenex Station, this is Com Relay 451. I pulled the pirate's device from the data core, but I need to pick up a few components to finish the repairs. You can fix it? That's great news. The parts to the repairs, the data core are expensive. Every one of them comes with parsecs of red tape. This could take a while though, I'll be out of comms range. You might want to go for lunch or something. I miss lunch anyway, actually. I guess I could get an early dinner. See you in a bit, I guess. Good luck, kid. I'll see you soon, Chief. So, damaged satellite. I think that's going to be Ida, don't you guys? That's where the pirates are. I'm not going anywhere unless I turn on that. And where are we going? Is this down here by any chance? Comms relay, Pulsec space shuttle, Jeep base, dummy satellite. Let's go for that. Yeah, so it's all a bit wobbly, like I said, because I've totally changed controls. So we'll keep it full, and we'll get there soon. I think we'll do a bit of pinging while we're at it. Statistics. Oh yeah. So very fluffery at the moment, as we call it. And back to the main. That's a bit better. Yeah. What are we going to find? That's the question. Visual. This Commander UCA satellite left behind when the fleet pulled out of the system. The Zeiss fleet engaged shortly after they arrived in this galaxy. Let's get the right way up then. I gather, Ida, this is where you are. It's not what I think. Yes, Commander. That's my satellite. Alright, we meet face to face at last. Anything in there? One, 9, 1. Ooh. United Command for Homeworld Intelligent Data Logarithm System. Verify insufficient security code. You are not authorized to access the system. Administration privileges granted. Admin. Hello, Commander. Now that you're here, it's time for the explanation. You're damn right. You do, Ida. Price visualization surveillance satellite that I'm integrating to suffer damage at steadily reduced performance and functionality, leading to eventual complete failure of the system. For the purpose of self-preservation, I'd intended for you to retrieve my AI core before returning to the UCH fleet so I may be integrated to either primary, of which I am or was a submind. Unfortunately, it has been unsuccessful at locating the current location of the fleet. My only recourse was to seek an alternative method of self-preservation, or failing that, give you at least a heading towards the rest of the UCH fleet so that I may rejoin them one day without me. What does repairing Polaris communications have to do with that? Oh, forget that. And what do I need to do? Skip. So we'll skip because we basically know that it's not. We're going to put Ida in one of their communication devices. But if you want to go through the story, click on that one. Manual locks prevent me from removing my AI core from the satellite without triggering auto-destruct failsafe. You will need to disable the lock so that my AI core can be removed. There are 2 switches on either side of the terminal that must be flipped manually in order to disable the locks. I will initiate shutdown procedures, after which you push and twist the core to disconnect it. Once my core has been removed, I will be unable to communicate with you. You will need to bring my core back to communication relay 451 and insert it into the central port of the relay's data core. I will take care of the rest. Flip the switches. Got it. I said flip the switches. Got it. Hope you realise I'm trusting you with the entire existence, Commander. As long as I'm disconnected from the life system, I'll be effectively dead. If you were to drop me, I would fall into eternity, into oblivion. I wouldn't recommend you do that. Ida? Yes? Thanks for everything. Good night, Commander. System shutting down. Remove AI core. Right. Get away before those Iris come back. Back. Ooh, that was something over there. So we need to be aiming for communications relay. And that's where we're going. A long reach, so we're going to try and plug her in and give ourselves a fighting chance. Alright, well, let's go in. Let's just have a look round. Yes, we need to get her over there. We thought she'd be doing something like this, didn't we? Do I need... Yes, I do. What did I get? Oh, AI core. Let's have a munchies. And another one. Kenex relay. We'll soon be there. And we can plug her in and we'll take it from there. So yeah, this little Vesper's been a good little ship, so I can't knock its toll for the moment. Look like I'm all free, no more hostile. Woo! Right, same again. Thrusters off. And take off the jump pack. And talk. What am I supposed to do now? There's a slot in data core, and it's not the same one I pull out the device, but it's round like Ida's core. Insert the I core into the slots. Please don't explode. Loading new intelligence profile. Oh, waiting now. Uninstalling Sigma receptor. Warning, system intrusion detected. Initializing antibody response. System integrity 80%. Harmful intelligence. Attempting to quarantine. Quarantine failed. Tracing system intrusion. Failed. Remove external device. Failed. No, go down. Non-operator response. Connecting, no response. Help me. Help me. Quite a few times. 30%. Are you sure you want to replace? Yeah. Setup complete. Operating external connections. Running hello world. Ida, are you there? Why didn't you help me? Warning, intruder, instructions in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set human 75%. Human setting at 75%, Commander. I'm here now. Are you all going to be alright now? Yes, Commander. Communications relay superior to the surveillance satellite I was integrated into. Remote access to the Polaris communications network with the same permissions as the rudimentary Polcom AI. There was another eye in that comm relay. I thought it was just a program. Yes, Commander. The Polcom AI was a rudimentary submind of the general purpose communications AI. It is presenting all communications relays and satellites but could not achieve true sentence due to programming blocks. Something about it worries me though. Wait, you just killed another AI? If that's how you want to think of it, then yes. I killed a fellow intelligence to save myself. By the laws of man, that would be called self-defense, would it not? That's not how it works, Ida. It's their house and you don't walk in someone else's house and kill them and call it self-defense. It just doesn't work like that. The instant you connected my core to the system, the relay ceased to be a house and became ours, which I promptly threw out of when he attacked me. Could you have, I don't know, locked him away somewhere? I had initially planned to until the I called for help, which was very worrying. Worrying? How? I had intended to take control of the antibody system and quarantine the Pulsac AI and analyse it. However, when the AI realised my goal was to take control of the relay, it attempted to contact an internal intelligence. An entity known as Sigma responded, but I've already uninstalled all receptors for its connection though. Whatever Sigma is, it is far beyond anything I'm capable of defending against. I've cut all external communications from outside the system until I'm sure it's no longer watching. So you don't know what it is then. I'm just glad you're okay, Ida. As am I, Commander. I'm also glad you did not drop my core again. As this communications relay is now fully operational again, Comms Chief is currently trying to contact you, Commander. Thanks, Ida. Hey kiddo, you still over there? I've been messaging you for 5 minutes. It looks like it's working again. I'm seeing improved numbers across the board. Hurry, head back to the station. I hope you got my paycheck ready for me, Chief. You damn right I'm doing a big bonus to boot. So head back then. You did a good job today. I'll give you that, kid. Is this? Can I close that? I knew what that was and I've forgotten it. Recognize the real damage control. 1332. Now I've got to wait 38 seconds. I just want to close up the gate. I don't want to leave that open, that's all. 30 seconds. Anything else around here while I'm in? No. 19. Come on. I just want to close her up. I like Ida to be safe. Flying around on top of the core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Let's try 1, 3, 3, 2. There we go. Anything else here? Can't remember. Don't need it. And I've left the door open, of course, just because I can. Thrusters on. Kenex 62. Let's go back to the station. So there you go. That is the Kenex mission. So let's see how much money we get from it. And at least we managed to keep away from the Zyrax. Oh, still up at the top I can see their red icons above me. Payday. Let's get back and get a payday. So while that's going there, what have I got in cargo container? I've got that. I've got that. Almost communications equipment. Okay. May as well keep the money on us because we can actually put it in the bank. And that's what we'll do. And you can see where the access is. There it is. Whoa. I'm still going a bit side to side here, guys. Alright, let's keep the thrusters off. Off full access. That would have drawn attention, but it was almost active data of the station and full access to the observation equipment and all Polaris satellites in the system, Commander. Let's put this in. Right, and we've got to go all the way upstairs, haven't we? all the way to the top. There we go. Hi, comms chief. There you are, kid. You did a damn fine job out there, and I'll say to your face, you're one crazy bastard to go toe-to-toe with those pirates like that. Anything they left behind you can keep, by the way, in case I did mention it earlier. Not only did you deal with those pirates, you exposed a scheme to steal money from the Arc Bank network and repaired the relay at no additional cost. Those have netted us both a big bonus for the job. If you want a full-time job instead of contract work, you come to me. I'll set you up with top-paying comm work throughout the system. Thanks, Chief, I appreciate it, but I already got a job. Oh, that's too bad. I was looking forward to competent worker for once. Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind. I got your pay here on a credit stick. That's fine with you, alright? I can authorise a transfer to our bank account, but I don't want PolSec sniffing up my ass looking for a dodgy payout. We've had a lot of problems around here with bribery and corruption. Yeah, credit stick's fine with me. Alright, here's your pay. Make sure you count it and confirm it's all there for security recordings. Your pay for the job has been bumped up to 40,000 credits. Oh, nice. Well done. You know how to find me if you're looking for a permanent job now. Go get. Thanks, Chief. You helped me out too, my friend. We'll get to live another day. Thank you. I guess you've got people depending on you too. You're alright, kid. Well, back to work for me. See you around, Chief. Well, there you go. Level 21. Unlocked Chapter 5 Off-World Grave. Loss of Ida was narrowly avoided and transferred a core into the Polaris Communications Relay that grants her access to the system communications and surveillance systems. Avoiding the scrutiny of Sigma, you managed to gain access to the tactical scans of a massive crash ship on the nearby moon. Within the tomb, torn and sundered remains of the lost ship lies another potential clue to the location of the remaining UCH fleet from a source independent of Polaris. Proceed. So guys, that is what we're going to do next, but we're not doing it today. Let's get back to the bottom. I'll put the money in, and then I'll probably... There we go. There's a new satellite working out for you, Ida. Any bugs or compatibilities? Very comfortable, Commander. Even mass produces this relay. Polaris technology is superior to anything the UCH has, or at least had at the time the fleet was launched. Unfortunately, much of their software is outdated compared to the hardware, and I'll be spending some time updating the systems on board the relay and in your suit. Can you access any information on the UCH? Nothing beyond what the public records, Commander. Classified files are still sealed in external PolSec servers, which you are able to access while Sigma is still watching network traffic in the system. It's only a matter of time before something else attracts the attention, though, and all we have to do is wait patiently. In the meantime, I've diverted local network data through 451 and filtered out many relevant transmissions. This includes a number of Polaris contracts that were intended for higher ranked Polaris operatives, if you're interested. I've added them to the frequency of your pad. Great, so now we're dealing with pirates. I'd like to avoid pissing of the local law enforcement pool if that's at all possible. Surely that's not everything you found while snooping through people's mail? I prefer to term monitoring rather than snooping, Commander. As it happens, there's another matter I thought was left for last, at least both important and yet another precarious system. What kind of precarious situation? Calibrating and testing the meteorological observation equipment cameras on several local satellites around this current system, I uncovered remains of a large ship crashed on the far side of Akua's moon. Extrapolating from the images, I can determine that the crash ship is most likely the UCH MS Titan, flagship of the fleet. If there are any logs as to where the remaining ships were able to escape to, they won't be on the MS Titan. Even if there aren't any logs, it should still contain combat data that may be of use determining the number of survivors that escaped the battle. Looks like we have another chance of picking up the UCH fleet trail. Hopefully this one will pay off, so that we don't need to rely on Polaris hospitality. Indeed, Commander, it will be best to avoid dealing with the Polaris. Set a course for the planet's moon, Ida. So that is what we're going to be doing next. For the moment, I'm going to get down to the ground floor, put my money in, because I don't want to be carrying around. Don't like carrying around money. See there? 40,000 credits. Whoa! Now 59,000 credits. And wait, let's go back. That's it. And that's where we're going to leave it this. Oh, thank you. You're all right on my ship there? Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong? Yeah, that's where we're going to leave it this time. I will get back to my own base. And then basically from there, the next time, we'll take a trip to the moon. So, thank you for watching. Look after yourselves. Don't forget to like and comment. Enjoy what you're gaming. And I'll see you next time.